Are the mics working? Dude, oh my god, this is so botched.
Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode. Listen,
Tell them why.
no company in Buffalo wants to fucking sponsor us. Fuck them. We're
Tell 'em.
sponsoring our fucking selves.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
Fuck those companies in
Tell 'em.
Buffalo.
Tell
We're
'em.
sponsoring our fucking self.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
Buffalo-af.com.
Gang.
Use code BOTCH.
Whoa.
BOTCH
H.
for 10% off. Here's the thing. I don't do promos on anything. I don't do you
Rarely ever do.
I don't.
He doesn't do promos.
Black Friday is the only discount that I
That's
ever
the only
do.
time I ever seen him do one.
Black Friday, but BotchPod, BOTCH, 10% off.
B-O-T-C-H.
10% off.
H.
Go God.
I feel like
Thank you
Migos
guys
right
for tuning in.
I'm in the background. I'm like, yeah.
That was a good clap. That was a saucy clap.
Welcome back to the BotchPod, the worst podcast in the world. Very special guest today, Mr. Dishin, Mr. Skateskins himself,
Jeez.
Matthew Keeler. How's it going?
Good, man. Thanks for having me, guys.
What have you
Appreciate
been
it.
up to? I saw you were just at Chiclets.
Just the Chiclets Cup, yep. Chiclets Cup in Buffalo was like one of their early events. So they had a Riverworks, super dope. We had a table set up there. So it was cool to see everybody popping around, and huge event for all hockey players everywhere. But it's cool that it was in Buffalo.
Definitely. Yeah, I saw they did something with Labatt, right? They dropped a new beer or something too.
Big Deal Brewing, yep.
Yeah,
Yep, dropped
that's
a new
pretty
ba-
sick.
new
What is
beer.
that beer flavor? Like, what is
It's
it?
a golden ale or something.
Golden Ale, I think, yeah. So
Yeah.
it was funny. Like Cabo and Adam did all the behind the scenes like tastings and stuff. So we got to see all that stuff. It was really cool, and it was funny. Biz wanted to do a beer that was like high in percentage. He wanted like a 6 or 8%, but he wanted something that was like tasteful or flavorful too. Something that was more light. But it was funny. Every time he'd requested the brewmaster would just be like, "What the fuck? Like, what are we gonna do?" He's like. There's like no way he could like come up with what he wanted to, but I didn't taste it yet. But from what I
So
heard,
you
it was
haven't even
good.
tasted it?
Not yet.
You a beer guy?
I'm a beer guy. Yeah.
Like domestic beer or like the craft stuff?
I like domestic.
Yeah, me too.
Corona, Stella.
Hell yeah. Okay, we're on the same page then.
Yeah.
The other stuff is just kind of like, ugh. I mean, it's all right. It's tolerable.
What, like
It's
heavy
like,
stuff?
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like
I
ugh.
don't like it either.
Like craft beer. Yeah.
Yeah, like I'll
Yeah.
do it, but I don't go out of my way to buy it.
Yeah.
It's expensive too. I got time for that.
There's just so many. It can be hard to choose.
I know, that's what I'm saying, and they're all colorful. Like, it doesn't give like any like description of what it is. Like, I don't know what a New England IPA is. I don't know what a double IPA. I don't even know what an IPA is, really. So,
So anyway,
just drink alcohol.
for the people that don't know you, get into Dishin a little bit for us. Introduce it. Skateskins, all that stuff.
Just Dishin is disrupting the hockey world as you know it. So we do everything from design and manufacturing our own apparel to the Jordan skates that we debuted probably almost a couple of years ago now. Just like whole entire scope of content creation we do around players, just with different teams and whatnot. It was a company I started back in 2012, so crazy to think it's almost been 10 years now, but it's evolved like crazy over time up to this point. And Skateskins was a brainchild of what Just Dishin is, just with just bringing this new wave to hockey, trying to step out of that traditionalist box that a lot of players might feel stuck in these days, just because there's not a lot of creative options with equipment and whatnot. So Skateskins was kind of our way to put our own stamp on the game as far as what can be worn on ice. And that was a COVID project that really turned into what it is today. So,
Yeah, I love the idea of Skateskins too. I'm not a hockey player, but I didn't even think about it before like you started Skateskins. Like I didn't think about like how bland skates have always been.
yeah.
Me
kinda
either,
crazy.
honestly.
Yeah.
They're just like all black.
Yeah,
You know?
Yeah,
pretty
all
much
black.
always.
Yeah.
Right? They're all they
Yeah.
have like the same, like maybe like a carbon fiber or something, I know.
Yeah. I mean, there's really only a handful of skate equipment companies. There's Bauer, CCM. There's a new one that's True, but I mean they all look alike, so it's really hard to differentiate what they look like or who's wearing what brand. So yeah, and it's funny like to see your guys' perspective too, because like having both brands too, I'm sure Cabo gets this a lot too, but it's like it's interesting for us to see like which people take interest in like what companies. You know what I mean? Like the Dishin stuff, like maybe if you're introduced to hockey already, you might have an understanding for the game and you might think it's cool because we kind of like bring our own flair to it. But for Skateskins, like you said, like it's a completely new product that maybe you've never seen before in the game, but also like it could be used for like other sports too. So it's been cool to see what people like gravitate towards.
Definitely. Yeah, because like football, basketball, everything is like so crazy.
Yeah,
footwear wise.
You get like a lot of negativity like from people. Like that's stupid. Like keep it like traditional stuff like that.
I saw it on the Jordan skates on the
That's what I'm saying.
Barstool
Like,
post.
yeah, dude.
I feel like hockey is like one of those sports where like it's like. I mean, I know we just had the podcast with Nick,
But
but it's like super traditional.
also like anything new, you're gonna get like pushback.
Yeah,
on.
that's true.
That's just like the root of like every battle we fight with the Dishin brand and even Skateskins too. Of like what we do is like so out of the norm for people that are so involved in like traditionalism and hockey. So yeah, anything that's like new and different, even like New Jersey concepts and stuff, they really get shot down pretty quick. But dude, you could just go through our TikTok. Some of the chirps on there are just like. But it's been funny how like early in the process of like the skins and stuff, like way back when, the comments have almost like evolved into. We have more people that like back us up now, and like from the Sabres debut and the Coyotes and stuff. People are like you can chirp these, but like there's like pro guys that are wearing them, so it's almost like the comments are not as hateful anymore as like we're starting to do some big projects and stuff, which is promising.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the more it's out there, I feel like the more people are going to end up siding with you guys.
Yeah,
definitely,
sure.
And especially the younger generation who's not as influenced by like all the old ways.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no,
yeah,
for
exactly.
sure. So, like, when you first started Just Dishin, was it like, what was the idea in your head? Like, was it going to be like a T-shirt company? Was it going to be just a social media company? What did you plan it to be? Like,
I didn't really plan for it to be anything, truthfully. Like, we made a Twitter account, like, way back when, like, early existence of Twitter, like, 2011. And we would just make, like, funny tweets and shit. And just, like, a lot of them would like, bop on Twitter. And that's how we really gained our audience, was just, like, early tweets way back then. We tweet about the Sabres a lot. We would just, like, I don't know, I would just tweet, like, funny, random stuff. And from there, it kind of evolved into, like, we have this, like, following, this, like, core group of fans, and we made T-shirts from there. We made 3 T-shirt designs, and those sold out really pretty quickly, and kind of just snowballed it from there. And then we started to just grow with player relationships. Justin Bailey was really the first one that jumped on board as far as the first guy that really got behind the brand, and felt like it just kind of rolled from there. So dope.
How'd you link up with your first like professional player? Like, and like even get the attention, because I feel like doing what you guys are doing, like, it's not ordinary, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So like I feel like a player really needs to fuck with you per se to like go out on a limb and maybe like risk something, like, you know what I mean, like just messing with the wrong company or something.
Yeah.
But how did you link up with that? How did you secure that?
That's a good question. I think players in the league already like the content that we're producing and like the stuff that we're creating. So I think it's almost like a natural fit for them to try to like adapt to it almost. So I felt like that was pretty easy in that regard. And as far as like guys coming to us, I don't know. I feel like social makes it really easy for guys to do that, just with like establishing connections with stuff and players in that regard. And going back to like the first player, like Justin, who I touched on, like we would just send care packages out to players, and just this was back in the days of like asking guys to like take a pic of them wearing it and then post it. You know what I mean? Like way back when. And so from there it just kind of evolved into like us like growing relationships with these players and them kind of just like tapping into our stuff more and like understanding that we're like building this culture of like what hockey could be, because we're fans of other sports like the NBA and the NFL, where these guys are so marketable. In a league like the NBA, that these guys don't wear helmets. Like what they're wearing on the court is like exactly who they are as people. So for us, it's just trying to make our players more marketable, express the individuality that each player has, and it's been a challenge. But once you find the right guys that really take a liking to that, makes it a lot easier.
Definitely,
It's cool.
I saw you guys did some stuff with Rasmus, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty dope. What'd you do with him?
Rasmus, so the first project we did with Ras, we took him up on the roof of Seneca 1, and this was a couple of years ago before the season started. So he wanted to do some stuff just like anticipation of the year, just to kind of get ready, like a hype video almost. So Nick made a really dope video for him, but it was funny, man. We like took him up on the roof of Seneca 1. We took him like around some different spots in the city, and we're just kind of showing him around because he was still pretty new there at the time, and his English was a little rough in the beginning, so it was a little bit of a language barrier, but it was cool. We've gotten to know him pretty well. He's a great dude.
That's cool. So with all like the players that you're on the good side of and work with, have you ever had like a player that like kind of like you've had like negative feedback at per se, like they don't like mess or fuck with your idea or anything? Like you ever see any like a tweets or anything like from like a pro at themselves? Because like there's obviously like little kid trolls that are just really nothing, but like coming from, I don't know, a pro, I feel like that can get like more attention. Have you ever seen that from like a pro of any
Yeah,
sort?
for sure. I mean, I won't get into the nitty gritty of it, but I mean, with Jack, when Jack was here, like back in this is probably more of like an infancy days of our brand. This was maybe going back to like 2014 or 15. That was when we were more of like a Buffalo hockey based brand, right? Where we would do like, I don't know, more so like funny designs that kind of played on different players and just like overall like themes throughout the city and overall throughout the game. So yeah, maybe some of those early designs he didn't really take a liking to too much, which was maybe why we didn't. I don't know. I had never met Jack before that, so I guess leading up to it, we never really had like a relationship or a connection where we could, he could understand we're not like trying to make money off him or anything. It was just more so like to build hype around the city and what fans want to see. So yeah, I could tell you guys just stories for days about different run-ins, not necessarily with him, but with other guys. But I think the more that maybe guys aren't warm to the idea at first, like the more that they kind of see the work and see the brand and see other people that are like associated with it too, I think that's when it becomes easier for them to take a liking to it. So, but we've gotten to know Jack over the past couple of years, and I mean, he's off to Vegas and he's doing some good work out there. So
Yeah, it's definitely cool.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say I saw you and Nick were with him, like right before he left, right?
Dude, so that kind of goes back to like our history with Jack. Is like I had never met Jack leading up to his time in Buffalo. I had never met him when he was in Buffalo. So I remember I was just it was like I think it was hours after he got traded, and
Hours after you said?
Yeah, I was at Public getting a coffee with somebody, and I got a DM from him, and he was like, hey, swing over to my house. I got some stuff I want to give to you, and I'm like, I've never talked to him in my life. Just
That's
between like
fucking weird right off the rip.
just between like random instances I've had with him, just like I don't know, just like random stuff in the past. But yeah, and I was just like, I remember I screenshot it, I sent it to my mom, and I was like, I wonder what this is about. And she was like really intrigued, and she was like, you gotta let me know how it goes. Like, call me after. And so I called Nick, and we went over there, and we just shot the shit with him. We were just like talking about everything, talking about his time in the city, talking about how he's excited for the future, and just like he was super cool, man. Like he gave us a stick, he gave us some other stuff, and took some pics with him, and just kind of reflected on everything that was the past. And I think for him, it was just he wanted to reach out to us because we've maybe had some run-ins in the past where we didn't really like see eye to eye at first, maybe because we didn't meet each other ever. But I felt like that was the beginning of everything, which was crazy because it was the day after he was leaving town, but it was just I felt like that was like a door that opened for us that could lead to a lot of things maybe in the future. So it was cool.
Definitely. Yeah.
That actually
he was,
is pretty cool.
not very well liked in Buffalo as he was leaving.
Yeah,
Felt like.
yeah.
But no, it's cool though.
So, I mean, honestly, like that, kind of like, I don't really have an opinion on him because I didn't really follow him
I don't
crazy.
either.
But, like, I mean, just seeing what everybody said, I guess there's like two sides of every story, right? Like, I mean, he was nice enough to just come, like, invite you guys over. Like you said, it was your first time really engaging with him, and he's leaving. So he didn't have to do that, you know?
Yeah, no,
So
he didn't
that's
have to do that at all, man. He was, like I said, he was the one that reached out to us, like, as he was already out the door. So
Right, like he's already almost gone.
Yeah, he dude, we went to his house and he had boxes and shit in his garage. Like he was moving that next morning. So that was cool for us to go over there. And like I said, it was the first time we got to meet him. And I mean, he was just a really great dude. So it was cool for us to meet him face to face.
There you go, people in Buffalo. Stop all the shit. He just cleared it up for you.
Yeah.
Jack's a cool guy, just a little bit misunderstood.
Exactly. Yeah. Good way to put it.
I'm just fucking off. I don't really know. I mean, I don't know. All I saw was an interview thing.
I don't know. It is weird though. Like we've met a lot of Bills players, and they're always different in person than you would think. Like Tremaine is cool as shit.
Oh yeah, he's really
You know
cool.
what I mean?
He's super
But he's like
talkative, yeah.
intimidating
Yeah.
if you just see him.
Yeah.
But
Definitely,
like, he's
yeah.
like the nicest guy in the world.
Yeah, he's really nice.
So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. What other players from other teams besides Buffalo have you done stuff with?
Out of Buffalo, Darlene, we've obviously worked with Dawkins.
Yeah.
Dion did a lot of stuff with him. We've done work with Josh as of the past couple of years through West Terror, which has been really cool. Yeah, so it's just so dope having the Bills and Sabres here. Like I grew up in Rochester, so it was like I loved Rochester. It was like pretty big like art city, and I'm really into that. So, but it was cool. And then but there's nothing like Buffalo, man. Just with a major sports town, like it's just I just felt like it was a perfect fit to move here, and just like growing up being a Sabres fan, like coming to playoff games and stuff, like that was really how I fell in love with the city. And I love being like in the thick of everything here. So
Right.
Yeah.
This is kind of like a little hub
Yeah.
in like upstate New York.
So, random question: do you design all your own like merch and stuff, right?
I'd say like 90%. Yeah.
90%.
So you're the artistic guy.
Yep.
You,
Yep,
you
that's
consider
me.
yourself pretty artistic.
I would say so. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have
I
like
would say
no
so.
artistic abilities whatsoever.
No, your stuff is sick, man. The
Thanks, man.
duck shirt.
Duck
you guys
shirt.
did?
That's
I love
slap.
that.
That thing is
is
sick, bro.
Dude, those went fast. I didn't even get one. They sold out
Really?
before
You
I
didn't
got
get
one.
one?
Yeah.
You're the creator of it. You didn't even get one.
Didn't even get one, bro. Yeah.
Isn't that funny how that works?
It happens.
It's like him too, though.
Yeah. You know how it goes,
Yeah.
AJ. Yeah. Yep.
No, that's dope though. Cause when you first posted that, I saw it. I was like, damn, that's sick. What's the thing with the 3 eyes? Is it just
That was I don't know, just that was really during COVID too. I just felt like our brand needed like more of like an image based I don't know, just more of like a stamp almost, you know? So I don't know, that was just kind of like a play for me to make it easier for us to collab with other brands. So I just felt like the eyes were almost like a play on Griselda with the 3 eyes. And then like Comme des Garçons, and I'm a big fan of that brand, so I just kind of wanted to blend the two together. And yeah, I feel like it's almost like giving us a new identity of just like branching outside of the hockey market and potentially into like doing more fashion focused stuff. So it's still pretty fresh, it's still pretty new, so
Yeah.
I'm excited to see where it goes with it.
No, it's dope. I was gonna say like the Buffalo Kid stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He's done a couple things like that with like Josh Allen, Jim Kelly, Thurman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like paintings and
He
stuff.
did the
like
Hasek
that.
one.
Yeah, did
Yeah.
he?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah,
Yep.
but those are like real eyes, not like the cartoony. But it is dope because you can almost make a parody out of anything, like
Yeah.
almost any logo,
Yeah.
which
Yep.
is sick.
Yep.
No, it's dope.
My favorite thing is that like you're not like, I don't know, there's so many brands out there. I feel like across the world, I don't really know. Like I'm sure there's tons across hockey and stuff, but like like you're like kind of like mixing like streetwear and like fashion type stuff. It's not your basic generic, just I don't know, like a logo on a T-shirt type thing.
Right.
Like you mix like and you can see so many different things. It's crazy. Like you guys just whenever you drop something new, it's just always something different and always something like whether it's colorful or it's just different. You know what I mean? So
This guy's the Virgil of hockey.
The Virgil of hockey. I like that.
Virgil of hockey.
That's nice.
I'll take it, man.
Now, have you ever like? I know you guys have done like a lot of traveling. Have you ran into like anybody that kind of like does the same thing, like what different cities and whatnot? Like, have you seen anything like kind of mimicking or I don't know, like you're in the same genre, or have you have yet to encounter that? Because I personally don't know. I've never really even seen in any other like sport wise anybody doing like some like streetwear. I don't know. That's just cool to me.
No, yeah.
Because like everybody prints out, like everybody has a brand that where they print out, like in Buffalo here, like people doing tie dye and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, you guys are different in like a good way though.
Yeah, I would say no, just because like I think it just goes back to like where we're from. Like Buffalo is always like it's a hockey hotbed, so it's like first of all, there's not a lot of like hockey brands, like you said. If there are, it's more so like just generic like sayings or phrasing on a shirt, and that's kind of to the extent that it goes. But as far as like other brands and stuff, I feel like there's a lot of other ones that are maybe more so in touch with other sports. Like I touched on like the NBA, their NFL, like Kid Super's a brand that I really admire just from like a creative direction standpoint, and I think they do a similar type of thing with soccer, where they just do like cool designs with kits and jerseys and just like different uniforms as a whole. So I really like what they do. I really just try and take like inspiration from like other brands and bring it into our own sport, just because I feel like with hockey, dude, like where we're at with hockey, like we're almost like 5-10 years early to this party and this like revolution that we're building, because like obviously like all these kids that are up and coming, like going to be like in the 2023-24 draft, like they already enjoy all these brands that we pull inspiration from. They're already wearing like Saint Laurent and Dior and like all these brands that are really like at the top of like luxury fashion and streetwear. So I feel like the more that we can combine like that upper echelon of brand like into our sport is just like really what kind of puts us on the map. And there's really no other brand that is doing that right now, which is why I think we're seeing a lot of success with it, because we've only almost unlocked like this little niche market of players and fans of the game that want to see it grow and want to see it step outside the box. And that's really what we try and do as a part of our brand. So it's been cool.
Yeah. No, that's honestly a good question, because
it is a great question.
I haven't seen anything like it either.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. So has anybody kind of tried to copy anything with Skateskins at all?
Yeah, there's been companies that try.
Yeah,
Really?
I saw something. I don't know if you posted it or somebody else did, but one of the major brands like was trying to get some designs on skates.
Yeah.
Damn,
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. Really?
That's Bauer. Bauer is like they're building like graphics into the skate, where it's cool. Like what they're doing is cool. I'll give it to them. Like it's dope. Like they're designing permanent graphics onto a skate. They're making it different. They're adding different color options. Granted, they're $1,300, but it's like,
Jesus
I mean,
Christ.
it's cool what they're doing. They're doing like different one-off designs and stuff, but I would say it competes with ours, but it doesn't. Like ours is versatile, where it's something you can take off, you can reuse it, you can do different designs and stuff. Theirs is going to be permanent, built into the skate, where it's going to be, you're going to play for a team for 1-2 years, and then it's almost going to be outdated because you're going to play for another team. So, or you change numbers, or you know what I mean. So
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing Skateskins has. Like you can literally just put your number on there and shit. Like
That is cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you can say you want to wear something one game and then something the next, like a home or away type thing. I don't know. Mm-hmm. I feel like, significantly cheaper than what you just said.
yeah.
Staying on the Skateskins thing, like, was that like a whole concept of, I'm talking like the materials and designing it and building it, like making it stick, using the right materials and everything?
I'm going to cut you off real quick.
Yeah.
I saw the original. It was like a sleeve, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where'd you see that?
Okay.
Go ahead. I don't know. I saw it on Instagram or something. Nick probably shared it or something.
Maybe I posted it or something. Maybe Nick
you
did, yeah.
Like, was it you that did like the research into it, or did you like consult with certain like, I don't know how I'm trying to word it, but like professionals that like deal with this kind of thing, or like was it you sitting down like, oh, we could use this certain material to do like how did you eventually come up with the final product?
Another good question by Dan.
Dude, I'm smoking the game right now.
I would say this is going to be a long-winded answer, but it's kind of backwards the way that I created it, because like I didn't really like the way that like I had a newer skate and I didn't like the way that the graphics were looked on it, so I just wanted to like black it out. Like I wanted to just cover up the design of it. And I've seen like players across the NHL use this product that like is a shot blocker almost, but allows you to cover up your skates. So I wanted to get some of that, but it just wasn't accessible anywhere. So I went on Amazon and I was just like researching different materials and whatnot, and I found this material that allowed me to black out my skates. So I was like, cool, I'm cool with that. And then like this was like right around the time that COVID hit, so I was just like locked in my room and I was just like playing with different stuff, just doing like weird stuff with my skates, just like designing on them and whatnot. And I just was kind of like, yo, it'd be cool like to like put a team logo on here. So I took the ASU design, I put that on the skate. I just couldn't find a way to like put it on my skate where it like would adhere well, because it would fall off, or it would like, or the sleeve design, like it would
right.
It would stretch where it didn't look good like on ice. So I remember I was just like playing around one day and I just like got so frustrated I gave up. And then I came back to it in the morning and it was almost like an aha moment, where it was like all I needed to do was just like wait 12 hours after I made it, because I was like doing it and I was like so rushed, where I was trying to like, okay, I'm going to do this and then this, and then I just needed to like give it a little time to breathe almost. So that's kind of how like the invention was born. And then from there I was just like, all right, I'm kind of onto something here. So I'm going to, you know, all these skates have different contour cuts. They're all different shapes. Like I'm not going to have 15 different shapes. Like I want to make one that is like a good design. So I remember I had like 10 or 12 different skates in my shop, and I was like testing this material on there, and I had a pair of Nick skates and I tested it on there, and I remember I went to take it off and I just like ripped his graphics like clean off the skate. Just absolutely destroyed them. And I was like, damn, back to the drawing board with that. So I would try again, tried a different material, and got to one that I really liked. And then I was at the point where I was like, okay, I'm going to try and test this on ice, because like there's water, it's cold, and rinks were closed. There was during COVID, I couldn't really test on ice because there was no rinks were operational at the time. So I was putting my skates like underwater. I was like putting them in the freezer. I was just doing like weird stuff to test them out. And that all worked out. And then we made a website. We did a bunch of stuff as far as like just early on TikTok videos we made. Just then we started to outreach to players and be like, hey, we have this new product. Like, would you be interested in trying it, testing it, wearing it? And that was kind of how we got like early momentum back then. And just fast forward to now, I feel like we've really been able to dial in on the marketing aspect with the packaging and just like overall like user experience of like, I don't know, I think one of the coolest things about it is like how you can install it on yourself to your skates, and how you can like, it's your own blank canvas for your skates. You can like rip the package open, pull them out, you know, like you can put them on. If you don't like it, you can take it off, reposition it. You can take it off, put on other skates. It's just, it's a cool application that allows you to just do something that you could never do with skates before. So it's been fun.
Definitely. So like vision wise, do you see it as more of a B2B or B2C product in the future?
I would say primarily B2C. It's B2C right now. I would like it to become more B2B in the future, yeah.
Yeah, because I've seen you've done some teams, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. We've done a fair amount of teams, and I feel like teams really stretch from working with different retailers and whatnot, and we've worked with a fair amount of those, but I'd like to work with more of those.
Cool. And on the site, you can customize them? Like the person can customize them themselves?
Soon. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So right now I do all the design. So you can like go on the website, you can like upload the logo, you can do like all the design details on there. Then you submit it, you check out, and then we send you design like 1 to 3 days, and we send the customer a proof, and then it goes to production from there. So a cool feature we're working on right now is going to allow people to go on and design their own. So we'll show you what it looks like on your skates and stuff, which will be dope.
That's cool.
Yeah,
that's dope.
That's really cool.
It's like Nike ID.
Exactly. Yeah. Yep.
This might be a stupid question because I might have had to do research on this, but like, are they like I feel like hockey skates are so many different kinds. Are they like universal fit to any of them, or do you have like different? Like I don't know if like Nike or Bauer or CCM, any of them make different styles, or like is it a one size fits all type gig?
Yeah, that's a good question. So CCM makes like a one-piece boot where it's like there's no it's like a one piece. So there's no carbon fiber on it. There's no like composite where it connects to the toe. It's just like one piece. So we have that, and then Bauer has their own boot that's like the opposite, where it has like carbon. It has like different inlets for like the different makeup of the skates. So what's cool about the Skateskins is that they are universal. So you can use them on CCM, Bauer, True Skates, and they really look good on each skate, which is cool. So yeah.
Was that an easy thing to figure out?
No.
There's no way.
No, that goes back to like having all those different skates. Was just I would just design different shapes and try them on different skates just to see how they would work and fit. And a lot of them didn't fit. A lot of them were just like random, where they kind of like didn't match. But yeah, it worked out.
Now with just Dishin as a brand itself, would you like? I don't know if you ever planned on it or what the original goal was or what the goal is now, but like, would you want to make your own products per se? As in, like, I know like CCM makes everything to do with hockey, all the way from sticks to skates to, I'm sure, everything. Like, was that ever the plan, or is that the plan? Like, you want to become like a household brand name like that, or do you just want to stick to like the kind of out of the box like fashion type thing associated with your brand that it is now? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think I like want to continuously like push the envelope of what the sport can offer. So I think that like one of my dreams, one of my goals is like I want to design my own skate. So I think just because we're already like introduced into the skate equipment market, I think that would be like a cool transition for us. And I mean, like, I'm a sneakerhead like you guys. Like, I'm into different dunks and all these different colorways and just like materials and mesh, and like I want to make like a Balenciaga like slip-on skate. Like, I want to make something crazy that we've never seen before with like a gradient, and just like you said, bro, skates are all black.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I want to make something that's just like
right?
our own thing. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
No, definitely. Like you see it and you're like, oh, that's a Dishin joint. So those things are cool. I need to go get them. Something that sticks out. I like that. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to throw you on the spot here. Okay. All right. So we said Bauer like is kind of doing some designs and stuff on their skates now, right? So let's just say Bauer comes to you and says, "Hey, $10 million, we want Skateskins. We want to buy it. Would you take it?"
I think I'd have to see the contract, but I've thought about this a lot. And
10 mil's a big price, buddy. You just threw out a big number.
Way in the future.
Yeah. I'm open to it for sure. I think I would. I think, like I said, going back to that, I'd have to see the contract, because like, this is my life, bro. This is what I love to do. Like, if this is everything I've built, this is everything that I am, everything Nick does. Like, this is,
it's your baby.
I want to take care of everybody that has been around us the entire time. So if it's enough money to take care of myself and people around me, I'm cool with it. But if not, then we're going to keep destroying the market and building our own stuff.
It's disrupting the hell out of it, boys.
Exactly.
That was a good answer. I like it. Because some people are like, no, I wouldn't take any number. It's my baby. And then other people are like, dude, I'd get rid of it for fucking $1 million.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know. It's quite the It's quite the profit, though. 10 mil you threw out?
The evaluations are...
See, the thing that I've taken most from just the past however many minutes we've been talking already, it's just like just thinking about it, it's just, you're not just like making like, I don't know what I'm trying, like something simple. Like you got to go through it. Like I'm still sitting over here trying to process the whole fact of trying to make it universal.
Also,
like I'm thinking about a skate.
COVID was a great time for people, though. A lot of people. I mean, like I always think in my head, I always tell myself like crisis and opportunity are the same thing.
I got to step out for 2 seconds. You guys keep this up. I apologize, guys.
You're good. That's so true.
That's the way I think of it.
Yeah.
Like every crisis and opportunity are the same thing. It just depends how you think about it.
Yeah. That's so true, bro. Like I've only been doing this full time since COVID. Like I got let go from my job. I got laid off, and that was a tough time. You know what I mean?
What were you doing before?
I worked for VSP Graphic Group. So we did like vehicle wraps and did everything for the Bills and Sabres. So like all the arena branding, all the stuff at the stadium, like dasher board graphics there, a lot of like final work. So yeah, and I managed a division of that called PDCals. So like we managed like over 1,000 different police and fire departments across the country doing like their reflective graphics for vehicles. So
you were just a graphic designer.
I did sales and design. Yep.
Sales and design.
Yep.
Okay.
So
yeah, COVID was interesting. Mm-hmm. Even for me, I switched from sneakers to Buffalo F during COVID pretty much.
Yeah.
So.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, man. It's
a lot of people had money during COVID too.
For sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Like I know car sales shot up.
Mm-hmm.
Like everything was like booming during COVID because people just had nothing to do.
Yeah.
And they were just wasting all their money, all the free money from the government.
Mm-hmm.
So, did you get those checks? Because I didn't.
I did.
You did?
Yeah, and that helped me out a lot.
Because I got laid off, and then I was technically self-employed, basically.
Oh, yeah?
You know what I mean? So
you went right into it, right away?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a crazy time, bro. To look back on, like, someday we'll look back on this, man, and it'll be crazy to think about like everything that happened, everything that went down, like how people dealt with it, and it's just.
Did you enjoy it? The time at home?
I did actually.
Trying to build and.
I really did, yeah. Because I almost felt like it gave me a head start of like, I don't know, what was everybody supposed to do? Like corporate businesses were like sending people home, and you couldn't go anywhere. I don't know. I just felt like all my work I was doing was at home anyway, so I already had all my resources, and it just almost like gave me a head start of building the business and both businesses. So.
That goes back to crisis opportunity.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Some people just sat there and did nothing.
Yep.
And then other people like you were building things for the future. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's dope. Yep. Yeah, like I said, I went hard on Buffalo F, but I was like getting drunk every night, and then I'd wake up kind of late, and then I'd work out, and then I'd just like do my like work online, build websites, do whatever I was doing.
The hustle, bro.
Yeah,
it was the hustle. Yep.
I saw you guys did Skateskins for the RJ guy. I don't even know.
Yeah.
That's how out of hockey I am. I don't even
know his voice though, I'm sure.
No, yeah. Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Yeah, we did them for RJ, and we did skins for the Coyotes this past season, like towards the end of the year. So we did that was the first NHL debut we did, and then Darlene hit us up like right after that, just because he was already kind of familiar with the product and had an understanding of it. So he saw that go down, and then like a day later he hit up me and Nick, and he was like, "Yo, let's do something for RJ night." We had like 16 hours to get it done, and we went to work. My boy Jared Halt did the design, and came to life right away. And originally I had thought he only wanted to do like one pair. I thought he just wanted to wear them, and then he was like, "Yo, I think." He's like, I think like all my teammates are gonna wear them. So,
damn,
we delivered them, and then he he like rode like a scooter into the game and like had him in his backpack. It was funny.
This is a professional game we're talking. Sorry, guys, I'm back. I apologize to both of you.
When RJ retired, like all the Sabres wore skate skins for warm-ups, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, those were hard as
Thanks, bro. Yeah, that was cool.
Those were seriously like, I'm not crazy into hockey, but I definitely grew up. Like, I played hockey a little bit when I was younger, and I had like every Rick Jenner. I loved Rick Jenner when I was younger, so like I had like all the DVD things of his highlight. I had everything. So when I saw those, I'm like, first of all, damn, he's retiring. That's sad, but like, damn, for you guys to be able to do that is absolutely insane. Like that is like some of the most. That's like probably like one of the biggest things in Buffalo, like hockey wise, like to happen in a very long time. Like that is crazy. Congrats to you guys for that one. Like, seriously, that is so cool.
It was a cool send off. It was sick. Yeah, because you said it, man. It was like he was like the voice of our childhood for so long. So
hell yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm sure there's a lot of barriers to get over, but how do you get like players to wear those in games?
It's got to go through the NHL.
Yeah.
So we're working on that right now. Yeah. So it's just got to keep dripping on them. Keep the faucet open. You know, like I think just the more we get players on board, the more we have players like advocating for what we do, and just like guys saying that they want to wear them in game. I think it'll come with that. We've had them worn in full games in the AHL, the OHL, just like every other pro league. It's just we're waiting on the NHL to let the door open. So
is the NHL strict like that? Like they're like pretty, because like
are.
I know Nick was saying on the last podcast we did with him, like that's like one of the only professional teams that like still like you have to dress up when you want, or like professional organizations. Now is that like a team basis thing? Do you know, or is that like the league itself that makes them do that?
It's a team based thing, but it's almost a league where like
it's just super traditional.
Yeah,
shit?
like the Coyotes are like super forward thinking as far as like what they do and that type of stuff, where they non-mandated the dress code. I think since COVID, so guys don't have to dress up; they can kind of like dress down. And then the Maple Leafs were like, we're gonna do this too, and then like they started losing, and then they were like, we're gonna go back to suits. So it really comes down to like each team, but again, the NHL is like so behind when it comes to that stuff, where like they kind of all do the same thing and copy each other. So.
Yeah, I know the NFL does like any type of new cleat, they have to like stress test and like
really
do all sorts of crazy stuff before any player can wear them. And like there was Yeezy 350 like black pirates that some players wore, and they got fined for it because it wasn't approved by the league.
And that fine definitely is not pretty. You know it's not. Like these leagues be.
Yeah, but to them it's like.
I know, but like I'm just saying that's just crazy money.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, that's dope. That's cool though. You guys are the innovation. You're gonna make it happen. I know it. That's crazy. Nobody else is doing it. Shit. Might as well be just Dishin.
You got everything like patented, or is it pending or
pending? Yeah.
Pending.
Yep. We got trademarks and stuff, but the patent stuff, it's all been delayed because of COVID. But we've got it all submitted, and we've got new ones and stuff. So.
I was gonna say, how long does that normally take?
Damn, we submitted it like probably almost like a year and a half ago. I think the brand's been around like 2 years, so.
Damn.
A while ago, yeah, but.
That's crazy. But if it's pending, I feel like you're pretty safe too.
I would think so too.
I saw you got a new space.
Yep. We just moved 712 Main Street. We're downtown, yep. So we're over by the Shays Theater District area, so we're down there, yep. It's dope. It'll double as a retail and production space, so
that's cool.
Do all our Skateskins stuff out of there, and we'll have a little retail shop out there for Dishin stuff.
Really?
So, yeah.
Oh, dope.
Yeah. So
gotta tell Nick to let me know. Shit.
Yeah, no doubt.
So are you planning on like doing your random drops there too, like in person and online, or how? Do you
I think both. Yeah. There's like a rack. We'll have a rack there set up in the room so we can like do stuff in person and just throw stuff on shelves and stuff. And then we'll still do online stuff too. So yeah, and we can have like pop-ups in there. We can have like watch parties for Sabres games, and
that'd be cool.
Yeah, it'll be sick.
That will be nice.
So I'm excited about it.
Should do player signings.
Player signings would be dope.
That's a nice
good
one
idea.
Too,
yeah, that'd be awesome.
Dope.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it'd be cool. It's just I think we've only been on there like not even a week, so it's a mess right now.
Oh shit, that
bet.
soon. I did see on your Instagram story you guys were that rug you guys got.
Oh yeah,
That thing's dope.
my buddy Chad made that for us. Yeah,
Did he make rugs and shit? That's crazy. That thing is dope.
that thing
really
is sick, man.
is.
Yeah.
Like what a like in all seriousness, what the hell else do you want for just Dishin's office or wherever it's located? Like that is so cool. Like it's so
Who-
original. It's just
Who took the Chicago 1 skates?
We got him still.
Oh, you do?
Yep. Yeah, we have 'em.
Because you gave the Dior ones away, right?
We gave him the Matthews. Yep, he's
Yeah.
got those. Those were the first ones we ever made.
Yeah,
So that-
and those didn't really go too viral compared to the Chicago ones.
We didn't do any content with them. Like
Yeah.
I made them, and then I sent him a picture, and he's like, "Dude, I need those." And I think I shipped them like the next day. So I was like,
Really?
"Damn, we didn't even get to do anything with those." So that was when we gotta make another, and that's when we decided to do the Chicago
that's
one.
not like the skins though, right? That's like kind of like a cleat in like because I'm thinking.
I felt like that was that was still a good introduction.
Well, hell
to
yeah, that's
skins,
what I mean.
kinda.
I'm just saying,
Like
like that's like
from
full
Dishin.
blown.
Yeah, exactly,
That's like full blown stitching, though, right? And everything.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
so
yeah.
Cody
No, I don't-
Customs does those. Yeah, he does the full leather builds. Yep.
Those things are cool too.
Yeah.
What was they were roller blades.
Oh, the ones we did for Dion.
Dion,
Yeah.
Dion has those.
the yellow.
Those are for Dion.
Canary
The yellow
yellows.
off-white ones. Yeah, that's what I was.
Yeah.
Those things are hard as fuck, dude.
Remember at the cellar,
Those things are
we gave them to him,
crazy.
and then he put them on, and he was like gonna wheel around. He was like, "Nah, I got camping." Like, I think it was last year. He had camping like 3 days before that, so he was like,
So
"I'm gonna take
funny.
these off."
I remember seeing those.
Yeah.
Those things are cool, man. Like,
Yeah, it was dope. Those were size 13s, bro, and they only make skates up to size 12. So
They do. So
I had to
what if
buy
you're
a custom
big?
pair of. I had to buy a custom pair of ice skates because they don't make rollerblades in 13. So I had to buy a custom pair of ice skates and then convert them into rollerblades, and then do the complete. They had to give him the code, and he did the complete leather build on them. Yeah,
Damn, you know how to
That's
do
insane.
everything. I am very
Nuts.
impressed. Damn.
That's
nuts.
crazy. Yeah, that's funny you say that. My buddy was looking for blades recently, and he has like a size 13. He couldn't find anything.
I gotta connect if he needs them. So
Yeah,
let me know.
I don't think he needs them. He just wanted
If
them.
he wants them, they're called flights.
Flights.
FLITE. Yeah,
Okay.
I think they're based out of Canada, but yeah.
Figures.
Yep. Yeah.
Fuck. I mean, shit. Do you go up to Canada a lot?
Here and there. Me and Nick were just there. We went to Toronto a couple weeks ago. So
Do you think it's like? I mean, you're growing up Rochester, Buffalo, which is so hockey. It's like a hub, kind of, you know. For whatever reason, I know Canada is like. When you think of Canada, you think of hockey, especially ice hockey. With all your experience up there, like doing stuff, especially with like just Dishin or like media and all that stuff, like you're definitely around. Like the main reason probably you're up there is probably something to do with the sport, right? I'd assume.
Yeah.
Like, do you see more buzz there than in Buffalo? Just a curious question. I don't know if that really makes sense.
Toronto's huge. Toronto's
Yeah.
bigger than New York City.
Hell yeah,
Which is
Toronto's
nuts.
big as
Yeah,
fuck.
Yeah. So I think on a hockey standpoint, I don't know. I feel like Buffalo's almost like a bigger hockey town just because of how small it is.
Yeah.
Where it's like there's only so many people in the city. Like almost everybody's a Sabres fan. You know what I mean?
Right.
Maybe not recently, but like it's still like it's just like a hockey, like the Chicklets Cup. Like it was
Yeah,
just
that's-
we had people come from everywhere
Crazy.
for that. So yeah, I think if you boil it down, there's probably more hockey fans in Buffalo,
Okay.
but Toronto is
They got the Hall of
serious
Fame there,
market.
right?
Yeah, they got the Hall of Fame.
I've been
They
there
got-
once.
The Leafs fan base is just insane too.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
I went to a Sabres Leafs game once, and there was way more Leafs fans.
Yeah, even
Oh,
like even like this, even though the Sabres haven't been good the past few years, like the Leafs just pack the barn. Like,
Really?
they'll come in and watch Ottawa games. They'll come watch anybody just because like the ticket price for a Leafs ticket is just like 4 times as much as what a Sabres one is. So
Oh, I bet.
yeah,
Yeah, I can imagine that. Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of like the Bills going out of town too.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Definitely, yeah. No, I can definitely get the buzz and stuff, especially if like they're cheaper tickets and shit. You know, like.
What do you guys think of the Super Bowl this year?
Yeah.
Yeah,
100%.
think so?
Yeah.
I heard somebody asked a
so
question
every
in training camp today that
The fuck are you saying? Get a tat. Yeah, get the tat.
On my forehead?
No, what the fuck? Just get it on your leg or something. Get the tat. I'll get it too.
I don't know. What were you going to say?
Somebody asked, somebody, I can't remember who got asked the question, but they were like, is it Super Bowl or bust? And they gave a cliche answer. They were like, oh, it's one game at a time. It's one practice at a time. But you got to be thinking like...
They're PR trained.
That's all PR right there.
Going, yeah, I know. But you got to be going... You got to be thinking like you're going all out this year for a run, you know?
You got to... Yeah, like...
I honestly, I mean, in the AFC, I think we've added more than any other team.
Yeah.
Now you got me thinking. AFC, you said?
I think the Dolphins are going to be sneaky.
Dude, I think that I'm more afraid of the Dolphins than I am
Patriots.
Shit, yeah, I'm not even afraid of them. The Patriots, that's going to be ugly for them. They're not going to be able to do anything. But the Dolphins, dude, like I'm not going to go out.
Thing is, Josh has absolutely shat on the Dolphins since he was.
I know that, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying, like
I don't know why.
I'm not like a Tua hater. But like I know a lot of people in this city, they like to. Everybody just likes to go with like the concept of, oh, it's Tua this, Tua that. Listen, man, I could see him just doing somewhat decent. You got Tyreek Hill, but I could also see him doing really bad. That's just the team I would be most worried about in definitely the East, but AFC in general, no, probably not.
Chiefs or Chargers.
Chargers, yeah, definitely Chargers.
I think
I'm not really worried about
Broncos are going to be
Chiefs.
sneaky good. Raiders are going to be sneaky good.
I'm excited for this season because like everybody switched spots. Quarterbacks are all over the place. Like we're gonna watch games and like forget like, oh, he went there, he went there.
That's fact. Actually, you're right.
You know?
You're right, man.
So much stuff happened this offseason.
Yeah, like Juju's on the Chiefs now.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
Yeah, it's going to be weird.
I don't see the Chiefs doing too well this year. But, I mean, they're going to do good, but not great, I don't think. Like that expertise level of what Patrick Mahomes has been doing.
Dude, if we meet them for the third year in a row,
I'm just going to cry.
AFC Championship.
I'm just going to cry. I'm telling you right now, I'm just going to cry.
Got to get it done.
Nope. I don't want to talk about that team. Fuck that team.
I want to go back real quick. Sorry, we went on a tangent, but how did you guys make the connection with like Barstool and Chiclets?
Really through social too. Like I think they
Did that stem from the Chicago one?
Yeah,
kind of.
Yeah. They have followed us for a few years, so I think they've just seen all the work we've done recently over the past few years, and I think that's how they've been able to just like keep up with what we're doing. And then Nick coordinated all the Chiclets Cup stuff where he talked to Grinelli, just like got it all hooked up with like everything, where they could stay, where they could stay while they're here and just like go do different stuff. So it's been cool.
Nick's that
they're
dude.
good guys.
Dope. And you went to the office too, in New York City. How was that?
Oh, that was dope. What
was it like in there? I feel like every video I've seen, it just looks like a disaster in there.
It's like there's just like office. There's not really. There's some select offices. They're just like desks, like right down Main Street. Like just, it's cool. It's like open environment, dude. When we went there, we got in the elevator and I was expecting us to go like, all right, we're gonna go up to like 50th floor or something. We went up one story. We went up on the second floor. It was just like on the second floor, and we got out and we were like, damn, this is dope. And first person we saw was Big Cat. So Big Cat was like right there, yeah.
That's so cool.
And we were just like chopping it up with all those guys. Our boy Gage set it up. He set up the whole thing. It was cool. He's like a video guy there that Nick knew. And yeah, it was cool, man. It was pretty surreal. Like just from like watching videos and stuff of everything that goes down there, it was cool to like be in that spot. And they had like a huge like the watch party thing, and it was just, they had like drinks everywhere, just like random drinks, like Essentia water, like Celsius, just like piles and stacks of drinks. So
High Noons.
Cool. Yeah, High Noons. Yep. Yeah, it was cool.
All right, you said the latest you got to get out here. You got a game tonight or something?
We got a game 8:15. Yep.
Yeah,
Harbor Center.
You got a hockey game? Damn.
Hockey game. Yep.
See, look at that hockey guy talking
Men's league.
Talking about hockey on a podcast. Going to play hockey. So it's 7:15, I think, right now. So we don't want to keep it too much longer.
Yeah.
But anything else you got? Like you want to talk about? We didn't touch on. You got anything?
Do you want to plug anything?
Just Dishin, Skateskins official. That's our handles for everything, and then we'll be at 712 Main. You boys will have to come through and do a release there. We'll do a watch party or something. That'd be sick.
When's that?
I don't know. We'll probably do the release party in the next few weeks. Maybe, what's it now? End of July? Mid-August, maybe? End of
Hell yeah.
August? Yeah.
Oh,
Let us know.
You guys got any merch coming out soon?
I got merch
That's
coming
this Saturday, right? 11
this
o'clock?
Saturday.
What are you
Yeah,
dropping?
Small drop. Just some hats and shirts
Yeah?
and stuff.
Sweet.
I got a Space Jam knockoff.
Oh,
parody.
dope.
Yeah.
I got to see that
So,
stuff.
And it's got some cool shit.
I'll show you pics after this, but
That's got some buzz, too. I got a lot of people saying they like that.
yeah.
It's a
It's
good idea.
We'll see.
Sweet.
All right.
Shit.
Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow Just Dishin, Skateskins in the description. Otherwise, you're a big, fat fucking pussy.